Do you accept that President Obama was born in the United States,
No,
is not Muslim?
I really don't know. I mean,
You don't know?
I don't know why he wouldn't release his records. They couldn't get the records. Hillary failed. John McCain failed. But, you know, honestly, I don't want to get into it. He came up with this thing all of a sudden miraculously. Remember this one thing. I'm only going to get one thing, because I'm about jobs, the economy, and I'm about the military and taking care of our vets.
But you still don't know.
No, let me just tell you something. Trump was able to get him to give something. I don't know what the hell it was, but it doesn't matter, because I'm off that subject. I'm about jobs. I'm about the military. I'm about doing the right thing for this country. I want to make our country great again.
Did you see what just happened on live TV? Trump went on his usual rant about how perfect his presidency was, and then bam, Obama dropped the mic from outer space with just one tweet. While Trump was busy shouting at clouds and making stuff up, Obama's response was so calm and devastating it made Trump's team collectively gasp. We're about to break down exactly how Obama dismantled Trump without even raising his voice. And trust me, the way he did it is something we can all learn from. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video. You know what's scarier than Trump yelling on Fox News? Obama quietly typing a tweet that makes Trump's whole team need new underwear. Seriously, if you ever wondered about the difference between shouting and actually landing a punch, this is your masterclass. So here's what went down. Trump did his usual TV thing, you know, where he waves his hands around like he's swatting invisible flies and rambles about how his presidency was basically heaven on earth while Obama supposedly left America in shambles.
And I know just the guy to do it. Donald Trump is here tonight. You, Mr. Trump, recognize that the real problem was a lack of leadership. And so ultimately you didn't blame Little John or Meatloaf. You fired Gary Busey. Just recently, in an episode of Celebrity Apprentice, at the steakhouse, the men's cooking team did not impress the judges from Omaha Steaks.
Classic Trump move, like when your friend claims they totally would have won the fight if their buddies hadn't held them back. But this time, something different happened. Obama, who normally stays in his fancy post-presidential lane, making Netflix documentaries and writing books people actually read, decided enough was enough. The man who practically invented presidential chill decided this particular Trump tantrum needed addressing. Now, most ex-presidents would just sip their tea and let the crazy talk float away into the cable news ether. That's been the unwritten rule since forever, but Obama broke tradition in the classiest way possible, which is exactly what makes it so delicious. Instead of rushing to his phone and hammering out an angry all-caps response, Trump's signature move.
Tonight, I'm prepared to go a step further. Tonight, for the first time, I am releasing my official birth video. Kidding aside, obviously we all know about your credentials and breadth of experience. I warn you, no one has seen this footage in 50 years, not even me.
Obama took his sweet time. He waited until Trump's rant had fully marinated in the public consciousness. Then, when nobody was expecting it, bam! Obama dropped what political experts are now calling a masterclass in passive aggression. It's like watching someone defuse a bomb while doing the New York Times crossword puzzle. What made Obama's response so savage wasn't what he said, but how he said it. While Trump was out there foaming at the mouth like a washing machine with too much detergent, Obama's tweet landed with the quiet precision of a neurosurgeon. His message wasn't dressed up in insults or packaged with childish nicknames. It was just facts, delivered with the calm confidence of someone who knows they're right. The tweet functioned as a literal public service announcement, reminding Americans what presidential communication used to look like. Complete sentences, proper grammar, actual verifiable facts. It was like watching someone demonstrate proper table manners at a food fight. The contrast couldn't be more stark. Trump hollering like your drunk uncle who just discovered politics on Facebook versus Obama, speaking like someone who's actually read the Constitution more than once.
I want to make clear to the Fox News table, that was a joke. That was not my real birth video. There's a vicious rumor floating around that I think could really hurt Mitt Romney. I heard he passed universal health care when he was governor of Massachusetts. Say what you will about Mr. Trump, he certainly would bring some change to the White House. Let's see what we've got up there. I warn you, no one has seen this footage in 50 years, not even me.
Obama's approach exposed Trump's weaknesses without ever directly attacking him. It's like when someone asks, "Did you mean to do that?" after you trip and fall. Technically not an insult, but devastatingly effective. By simply communicating like an adult, Obama highlighted everything Trump isn't: measured, informed, and coherent. The timing was surgical too. Obama's team didn't just fire off a response in the heat of the moment. They waited, calculated, and struck when Trump was already moving on to his next outrage. It's political jujitsu, using your opponent's momentum against them while barely breaking a sweat. How did Obama really respond to Trump's TV stunt? Not with anger or by lowering himself to Trump's level, but with a precision strike that exposed Trump's insecurities while maintaining presidential dignity. It's like watching someone win a fight without throwing a punch. Obama's approach didn't just defend his own legacy, it reminded everyone what actual leadership looks like. Of course, Trump's supporters are already crying that Obama is being petty, but there's nothing petty about defending facts and democratic values. When the foundations of truth are under attack, setting the record straight isn't pettiness, it's patriotism. Obama wasn't just tweeting, he was demonstrating how to stand up to bullies without becoming one yourself. What's particularly fascinating is how Obama managed to correct Trump's economic falsehoods without descending into a numbers war. Instead of just throwing counter statistics, his response framed the economic conversation within larger American values, showing that presidenting isn't just about bragging about stock market numbers, but understanding how policies affect real people. Trump's communication style has always been like a wrecking ball, effective at destroying things but not much use for building anything. Obama's response showed a scalpel can be far more effective than a sledgehammer when wielded by someone who knows what they're doing. And that's the real lesson here, folks. Obama didn't just clap back at Trump, he gave us all a masterclass in verbal judo. When someone comes at you screaming nonsense, you don't have to scream back. Obama's calm, measured approach doesn't just win arguments, it changes the whole conversation. And next time your crazy uncle starts ranting about space lasers at Thanksgiving dinner, channel your inner Obama, take a breath, stick to facts, and watch their argument collapse under its own weight. In this political WWE SmackDown, the championship belt doesn't go to the loudest voice. It goes to whoever makes everyone else think. Sometimes the quietest person in the room is the one everybody remembers.